Last Congress, the Border and Maritime Subcommittee held a hearing with the Coast Guard, TSA, and GAO on the TWIC program and the ongoing concerns therein. And this legislation is a result of that strong oversight. It may be hard to believe, but more than a decade after the legislation that required TWIC was first enacted, there's been no security or effectiveness assessment of the program to assess the underlying assumptions of the security and assess control concerns the card was intended to mitigate. This bill seeks to answer the simple question: how, if at all, does TWIC improve maritime security? This should have been one of the very first things the department did when it began to implement this program, and this bill ensures it is done. The TWIC card was initially designed to prevent terrorists from gaining access to sensitive parts of our nation's ports through the use of biometric-enabled credentials. However, with no biometric reader regulations in place, the TWIC card is currently used as a flash pass, since most facilities and vessels are neither currently required to nor voluntarily utilize biometric readers. The lack of biometric readers therefore limits the effectiveness of this program. For several years, members of the Homeland Security Committee have been calling on the department to release the card reader rule to provide some certainty to workers and industry. The final rule to require TWIC readers to be used at the riskiest 5% of all TWIC-regulated vessels and facilities has not been issued. The notice of proposed rulemaking was posted almost 2 years ago, which was nearly 6 years after workers were first required to pay for and obtain a TWIC card. Delays are so significant that workers have already had to renew their biometric credentials